Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Julian Khan with 1,157 rating versus YCS Champion in 2025 with 1,561 ratings. So it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will go ahead and see YCS Champion decide to go first. 41 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Talents, Engage, Thrust, Widow Anchor, and Chandra. They have Ash Blossom, Abyss Shrine, Dominus Impulse, Tias, and Dragoons. So... oh, did they choose to go first? No. Okay, no. Tenpai chose to go second. Okay. Yeah, this is not the type of deck you want to be choosing to go second against, sadly. So they're going to go main phase, and then they're going to go ahead. They said, you here? They said, oh? Yeah, because they were not expecting to be forced to go first. They're going to go Tias, discard Dragoons, which, you know, is a very strong start here. Not as strong as normal Neptibus, but it's still strong. Dragoons, Tias, go ahead, grab out the Shadow Squad, grab out the Neptibus from the deck to the hand. Normal summon Neptibus, Neptibus effect, go ahead, dump Dragoons. Well, I guess actually, discard Dragoons, summon Tias. Is that stronger than normal summon Neptibus? It might actually be stronger. I mean, either way, both very strong starts. And then go ahead, dump Dragoons, add Dragoons, and then activate Dragoons effect, go search, go ahead, grab out Minstrel, and then activate Minstrel effect, discarding the Shadow Squad to look at the hand and banish one until the end phase. Go ahead and hit Widow Anchor. Maybe that's because they're trying to Moon Glacia them. And if they hit them with the Moon Glacia, they want to rip, like, all the good cards out of hand, and this is probably, like, the worst card in their hand. Then go ahead and Shadow Squad summon, bring out the Abyss Pike, and then they have the Shrine effect. Okay, get rid of itself plus the Neptibus to go ahead and bring out the Deep Sea King, and then Neptibus effect to special summon back out Dragoons from the graveyard, and now overlay to make the Bahamut Shark, and then they have the Bahamut Shark effect that attach and go summon. Okay, so not going for no Moon Glacia. Bring out Toad. Dragoon effect goes search. Okay, wait. How did we get to that? Am I tripping? Or is there a way to, like, get a water at a graveyard here without putting a water in grave? They said, I see it. Do you? Discard Dominus Impulse. Go ahead, special summon out 2 from the deck. Oh, okay. Just discard the Dominus Impulse, overlay for this. That'll summon 1 back. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Overlay, go ahead, summon Bahamut Shark, and now we can summon out the Moon Glacia, activate the effect, and then go ahead and rip from their hand. Then this will go ahead and hit, okay, you know, a little 6, a little 5, there we go, there's a 1. So, hitting the Engage so far, and then hit Talons. Okay, so, I mean, you know, 2 solid rips. To be honest, anything that you rip from hand there, solid rips. Now they're going to go ahead, link off, summon out the Coral effect, special summon back out Shadow Squad, discard Dragoon to go ahead, make these level 7, and then Dragoon search out Heavy Infantry, which works very well with the Abyss Shrine. So they already checkmate Chandra with just the Abyss Shrine, and then, like, just already, you know, having, like, double Toad set up beats, like, the Rust plus Widow Anchor. I guess, like, Ash beats that, Toad beats the top deck, so they already beat everything, and they're not even, like, done building the board. Make the Gaios, and then, they said, wait, summon your Toad and you're done. They said, banish the card, I'm not done yet. So they're going to go Bahamut Shark, summon out Toad, and then Dragoon effect goes search. Grab out the Neptibus from the deck to the hand. And then said, plays against my troll deck, and Ego goes crazy. And they said, you suck. Like you did in top 4. Me in that position, I win that. You're bad. Okay. I see them, you know, a little trash talk here. They're going to go ahead and make the Mermail King Neptibus. That way none of this stuff can be targeted, which also just makes the Widow Anchor, like, useless. They said, except you are already out. That's tough. What's the difference? Kiss the rings. I mean, that's kind of true. Like, getting top 4, like getting, like, 4th place or 3rd place is the same as, I mean, I don't want to say it's the same as being out day 1, or the same as being out, well, they were out in Top Cup, but, you know, not getting 1st place, like, There's first place and then there's not first place, right? Like that's really just how it is. There's first place and not first place. At least that's how I see it. But I mean, getting like, top 3 or something is still solid. At least you get like all the extra prizing, which helps like pay for the event. So now end phase, go ahead, grab back Widow Anchor, then pass, draw Hornet Drones, and then go main phase. And then they are going to try to play it here. They're going to go Hornet Drone, special summon out, and then bring out the token, and then on resolution, Shrine, because they know this is the top deck, so they know they win. Draw Perulia, Heavy Infantry pop. The Chundra gets checkmated by the Gaios. They're going to go Thrust, Chain Ash, Widow Anchor onto Neptibus King, just Toad to negate because they can, and then Toad effect to add back the Heavy Infantry. That's fine. Normal summon out the Chundra, and then Battle Phase, yeah, and they just go ahead and emit defeat. Also, Gaios' other effect is pretty cool against this deck too, I guess, to stop them from attacking with level 7 or higher monsters. It's something like that. Now we have maybe 5 or higher. It's been a while since I've actually read that effect. Now we have Called By, Fadra, Talents, Upstart, Widow Anchor. They have Minstrel, Crossout, Ash Blossom, Dominus Impulse, and Moon Glacia. So, last game, they popped off, won the game. This game, they have nothing. If they drew, like, any starter, the game probably just ends. But now they're going to go main phase. Slow rolling the main phase, hoping the opponent drops a Charmy, but they don't. Draw Thrust. But we still have Dominus Impulse plus Ash Blossom. So they're going to go Upstart, draw into Chundra, and then normal Fadra. Chundra effect a special Dominus Impulse that. And then Fadra into Striker Dragon. And then set pass. What? Did we just forget that we could attack with Fadra to get 16 damage in there? They said nice TP. I don't know what that means. It probably just meant like nice battle phase or something. But drawn to the Abyss Pike, normal summon effect, discard Moon Glacia. They're gonna Widow Anchor that because if they had that turn 1, they would have gone for it. Because they know their opponent doesn't play hand traps, or at least very many of them. So like being able to get like the Shrine into the King, into like starting to try to combo off would be good. Then set Cross out, pass, draw Ultimate Slayer, normal summon Chundra, battle phase swing, and then Chundra effect, bring out Pydra, then the Chundra goes to the graveyard, Pydra, search out Sangan Kaiman, activate Kaiman, Ash Blossom that, and then chain Called By, chain Cross out onto Called By. Okay, and then yeah, just beat over for 100. So don't touch my cards, thanks. Okay, go main phase 2, activate Thrust, set Engage. That's a really weak set though. Yeah, that's a really, really weak set, though. And they're going to set the rest of the cards in their hands. So if they just draw anything and they draw 1 for 1. Yeah, that's just game. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it is crazy, too, how, like, sometimes against this deck, you just don't use monsters in main phase, and they just have a bunch of dead cards. Because this deck typically plays, like, triple Thrust and then, like, some amounts of talents in it. They play... It's just, like, a complete board breaker Tenpai deck. And then they're gonna go 1 for 1, discard Minstrel, bring out Neptibus, and then now they said, I thought I cited an Impulse, rip. Imagine if they had Impulse there, that would have been good. That would have been very good. It wouldn't have been game, but it would have been very good. Then they're gonna go Neptibus effect, dump Dragoon, and then go ahead search out the Abyss Shrine, and then Dragoon effect goes search, grab out the Poseidra from the decks of the hand, and then Poseidra effect. Okay, go ahead, get rid of the Neptibus, special summon out, and then they're going to go Chainlink 1 Neptibus, Chainlink 2 Poseidra, targeting the Talents, bounce back the hand, Neptibus, summon out Dragoons, Shadow Squad effect, go summon out Abyss Pike, and then just overlay to bring out Bahamut Shark, Bahamut Shark effect, attach, go summon out Toad, and then Dragoon effect goes search. That's going to go ahead and grab out from the deck to the hand the Heavy Infantry. So now, even if things somehow go wrong, they'll at least have, like, Shrine Infantry. Then go ahead, and they're going to... Wait, they're trying to use Shrine Effect? Wait, they're trying to use Shrine to tribute Bahamut Shark? You can't do that, right? Tribute this card and 1 Atlantean or Mermail monster from your hand or field. Yeah, and this isn't an Atlantean or a Mermail. Yeah, so you can't use that effect to tribute. It doesn't tribute like any water. It has to be Atlantean or Mermail specifically. But you know, that's like something that you learn as you play the deck. But that is I don't want to say it's like a huge difference, but it definitely is a difference. Because, I mean, this is level 7 compared to this not being a level 7. And this can also attack while the other one cannot. So they go Deep Seeking, discard, summon out, and pop. And also, they only have one target in deck, which also means the Shadow Squad summon was just incorrect too, right? Instead of summoning out an Abyss Pike, they should have summoned out Dragoon. And then they could have summoned out 2 Abyss Pike here off the Deep Sea King, which would have given them multiple bodies. But now they just go ahead and overlay, and then they say GG. Yeah, I mean, this is still just game, though, right? Because they can just make this effect special summon back out from the graveyard. Okay, looks like they're actually going to play it through. Make Bahamut Shark, and then... Is that just game right there? Because, like, that should... Yeah, that is just game right there, for sure. Because they're all getting in 600 attack because of this. So you just go battle phase. Boop, boop, boop. Game. Okay, yeah. I mean, slight mistakes on their end here. That could have potentially changed the game. Like, you know, if they tributed the Poseidra like they had to, or, you know, if Julian Khan had caught that, then who knows, maybe the game ends differently there because they messed up and summoned the Abyss Pike earlier. Like, maybe this game was just simply still winnable, and they had given up too early. Like, maybe. But yeah, that's going to be it for the match. We end up seeing Mermail beat the Striker Tenpai deck, which I think Mermail is like heavily favored in this matchup anyhow. But I also think Striker Tenpai is like, it's like a cool little troll deck, but it's going to be really hard for this deck to win a YCS, because once you get the top cut and people know what you're playing, like game 1, I'm making you go first. And that's tough. That's already tough. Or like people know you're not playing any hand traps at all, and all of a sudden your opponent opens like Ice Engraver, and now they end on like the full end board, and like now they just win. Cause like it's hard to break like the full end board, like Desiree, DDD, you know, Detonator, like everything. It's hard to beat that board even when you're playing all these breaker cards. Then especially if they have like an Ash Blossom or a Veiler or something like on top of that. But that's going to be it for the video. Honestly, I wish it was a little bit more toxic there at the end. You know, it looked like it was going to be a little interesting there at some point. But then it just kind of stopped. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.